Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony and welcome to the channel. Today's going to be a quicker video on how you can instantly increase your Instagram followers with 10 minutes worth of work, okay? No follow and follow, no trying to find the best hashtag, no giving likes to thousands of people, none of that. You guys know the drill. So how we do this is through DM groups. If you don't know what DM groups is, I'll link the video somewhere on this side. So if you didn't see the video on DM groups or you have no clue what it is or how to use them, go watch that video here. And if you do use them and are not seeing results, I would also still recommend you go watch the video so you know how to properly use it. So now that you watched the video and you know what a DM group is, how do we get into these DM groups to instantly increase our engagement and our follower count on Instagram? And how can you join a ton of them to get the job done within 10 minutes? Here is the exact process that I use to go ahead and join tons of DM groups in less than 10 minutes. And if you do this, I can guarantee you're going to get into at least one. Normally when I do this, depending on how many messages I send out, I can join 10 a day. So 10 minutes worth of work gets you 10 Instagram DM groups. That's probably enough to go viral, especially if your account is brand new. So how do we do it? Step number one, we got to find people who already know what we're talking about. Why start in a DM group with somebody who doesn't know what a DM group is? Let's go straight to the source. Let's go straight to the people who already know what it is so you can immediately start rocking and rolling. If you try to start your own DM group with your friends who don't know what one is, it's going to take that much longer. You have to explain stuff to them. What we want to do is we just want to go to groups that are already maintaining themselves, groups that are already rocking and rolling, have active members, and we just kind of seed ourselves in. So the first thing we want to do is we want to find people who are already in a DM group. So how I do this is I will go to Instagram, right? Open up your Instagram phone and go to your explore page and look at not personal accounts, but look at general influencers, right? They don't have to be big accounts, but accounts that are trending on the explore page. If they're trending on the explore page, those are people who are doing stuff right, and they're most likely using DM groups. So let's say you're in luxury. So let's say you want to target the luxury niche, right? That's what your account is in. As you guys know, being in an engagement group with the same niche as you is going to be a lot better. So let's say you're luxury, you see on the explore page a picture of a Lamborghini, click that picture. And the same thing applies to travel. If you're trying to target the travel niche, then go to a picture of the beach that's trending. If you're a quotes page, go to a picture of quotes that's trending. And what you want to do is you want to go to the comment section of that post. Go all the way to the top, the first comments. If the first comments are from other pages that are niche related, saying great post, man, keep up the content, great work, wow, this car is awesome, wow, this beach looks incredible, and it's like the first 10 to 15 comments are all from those other influencers, and it kind of looks, you know, like not real people. Well, they are real people, but not real like users, other influencers engaging on the picture. Then that person is probably in a DM group. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to send them a message, and the message should structure somewhat like this. This is what I always do. You always want to give value first. Why should they add you to your DM group, right? So if I had someone just message me and say, hey, add me to your DM group, no, you know what I mean? So what are you going to do for me? I took the time to get into that DM group. You got to realize that these guys put in a lot of time to get into the DM groups, and a lot of times they pay to get into these DM groups. So what you do is you message them and say, hey, I saw that you're in a few DM groups and I was wondering if I can join. If I can, that's great. Let me know what I can do in exchange. When you say, let me know what I can do in exchange, the rate that people will add you to groups will skyrocket. And that's literally the trick, is to just add value, give something back. If you just have your hand out to every influencer out there, and you just sit there and you just feed me, give me DM groups, give me followers, you just sit there with your hand out and you never offer anything, nobody's going to give anything to you. Seriously, the trick to getting into all these DM groups is to offer something. You don't really need a particular thing to offer. Just say, whatever you need, let me know. What can I do to help you before you add me to these groups? So that's what I'll do. I'll say, hey, this is my exact structure of the message. Hey, I saw that you were in a few DM groups. I'm really trying to join some. Could you invite me to some and let me know what I can do in exchange? Thanks. And that's it. Copy and paste that message to all the influencers that you see doing that. If you want to go really quick with it, once you go to that influencer that you found on the explore page, remember all those comments of other people in that DM group that were commenting? Go to all those users, all right? That's cutting out the hard work of going to the explore page and finding them. Now you go to all those users who commented, who obviously commented on his picture because of a DM group. You're going to send that same copied and pasted message to them, okay? You can bang that message out to about 100 people in 10 minutes if you really wanted to, and you really just for 10 minutes, put all your focus into that. You could bang that message out to a ton of people. But guys, I want to keep this video short and concise and just give you the straight information. That is how you do it. That is how I do it. Give something of value and go ahead and target people that are already using it, and you're gonna blow up with the DM groups. That's how you can do it. You could honestly join 100 DM groups in 1 week using this method. Hope you guys found that valuable. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and if you guys could share this video, that would be awesome. Let's start educating people on how to actually grow on IG, because the more that other people know about DM groups, the more that we will grow. You know, if everybody's using DM groups, that's just more people to comment on our pictures, so we all grow together. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.